You have to know how to do things, but that doesn't guarantee that what you do is good.
Yeah. When you make something, it's just like you're never really entirely happy about what you do. You always think that it could have been better. Yeah, I'm Tessy Pettyjohn. I'm a potter.
I'm John. I'm also a potter.
I make all kinds of pottery. John likes functional work, but lately I've been doing stuff like flowers and cactus and all those corals.
I love to study ancient works, but I also love contemporary abstract art. Our techniques are based on traditional Asian techniques from China, Korea, Japan. But we try to adapt it to a contemporary style, and we're also Western influenced. The aesthetics of pottery it's the same as anything of any visual artist. It's just that we have the added dimension of function. So, not only does you have to be able to drink from it or eat from it, but all the principles of design and composition, they're also there. And there's also the feeling. You have to put some feeling or emotion into your work. That's the hard part. That's the challenge. Well, you start by getting the clay. We make our own clay.
Yeah.
It's almost direct from the ground. And then what we do is we blend together various clays to get certain colors and textures.
Yeah,
but we're very lucky in the Philippines. We're blessed with lots of good kinds of clay. There's a long process. Then we have to make, and then we have to dry, and then the finishing.
Firing.
And there's a preliminary firing called bisque. And then we apply glazes. So the shiny coating on the surface is glass. So we make the glazes, and then we apply the glazes, and then there's the second firing. So the whole process takes about a month usually.
We have all kinds of students, all kinds of people. Yeah, very interesting group.
People who want to work with their hands. And then also over the years, we've had 10 or 20 very serious students or apprentices who have become full-time potters.
Yeah.
It's hard when you've been doing something for more than 40 years. Everything changes. The market changes. The aesthetics change. When you have lots of young people coming up, they sort of challenge the ideas of the older generation. So the challenge for us is to try to keep up. But at the same time, we want to preserve what's the core of what we do. It's kind of hard. It's fun. It's a challenge. Sometimes we go to people's houses and we see pieces that we made 30 years ago, and we don't recognize them for a few seconds. And I look at it, I really like it when this happens. I look at it and I say, well, this is really pretty good. I wonder who made this. And then I say, oh, I made that. That's a good experience.
After all the thousands of things we made all this year, sometimes you don't remember them anymore.
But you cannot master pottery in one lifetime. So there's so many things. We're continuously learning new things. Once or twice a year, something comes out that makes me really happy, and I don't want to part with it. And sometimes I keep them. So many things can go wrong with pottery making. So we break things all the time. In all stages of the process, something goes wrong and we just toss it. So we're not really that attached to our work.
It's really hard. Sometimes you have so much ideas. It doesn't really come out the same as what you're thinking. But it happens.
We're known for being very traditional, but you always have to push the limits. And you have to force yourself to do it. And it's a little difficult when you get to be our age, but we try. You were never content. We're always hoping that the next thing will be the best thing we ever made. It never ends. There's no retirement for people like us.
We don't retire. We'll work till we can't work anymore.